Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. These boys have been doing very good outside of just near sleeping out of my hand there. But how has these buds been? Sorry as I adjust my mic. And I've had them for about a week, and I will have to say I am thoroughly pleased with the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. The reason why is because I actually prefer the design of these over the AirPods Pro. Yes, they look like the AirPods Pro, but they definitely are not the same as the AirPods Pro. I like the blades, I like the use case of them. So from a hardware perspective, I like what Samsung has done with these. The ear fit for these have been phenomenal. I actually took these to wear to basketball the other day and yesterday. And despite it being a little windy, me running around, taking jump shots, layups, these little guys stayed in my ear with no problems. Well, I don't want to say no problems. I had to kind of nudge them in from time to time. It seems like one ear is a little shaped differently than the other one. But overall, I switched my ear tips to the smaller size as well, and I had no problems with them. I actually enjoyed using the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro outside playing basketball, which gave me the confidence to say that I could probably use these going forward. Sometimes the rubber or the material that's used for the ear tips sometimes might be good at first and then they wear thin or wear out later, but I'm actually shocked that these actually did a good job hanging around in my ears while playing basketball, and that's a pleasant surprise and a good step in the right direction for Samsung when it comes to these Galaxy Buds 3 Pro and their design. The blades also look really nice. They feel really good. It's not a problem, maneuvering the backside of the blade to operate the controls. And so I do like how they implemented the controls from that perspective. And the silver color is very clean. And I like the case. The case looks really good. I like how it's built. I like this kind of the see-through or transparent feel of the top piece of the case. So I think Samsung did a very good job with the hardware on the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. Software wise, this is where these get really interesting. And that is because from a software perspective, Samsung did something that even Apple isn't doing yet. And you could argue Samsung is pioneering this a whole lot better than any other company when it comes to their earbuds. And that is the ability to speak directly into them without having to prompt for a response. Meaning, if you have a pair of Pixel Buds or you have the AirPods, you may have to prompt it with the Hey S word or the Hey G word, and then proceed to provide a command for the buds to then recognize and execute. But with the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, you don't actually have to do that. These simply allow you to just command while playing your music or watching a video, most likely with the music, and you can instantly get your executions with no problem. So if you're playing music, you got it in your ears, you're doing whatever you're trying to do, and then like the song ends and a new song comes on and you don't like it, all you have to say is next song or previous song or pause track or play song, pause song. That's all you got to do. You don't have to prompt with hey, you know, Bixby or hey G word or hey S word. You can just say the command and they execute. And I like that a lot. And with that being said, that gives me confidence that if I ever had these in my ear or I needed to use these for translation purposes, using interpreter will also do the same thing, because once you pop them in, and if you have your interpreter assigned to a specific earbud control, left ear or right ear, by activating interpret mode, you will be able to then have seamless translation and conversation with someone of a different language. And so that's something that I really actually like about these Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, because it shows that Samsung is really trying to make your experience as seamless as possible. Now, I will say, from a software perspective, maybe it's the Z Fold 6, maybe it's Apple Music's app. I have noticed that it can be jumpy from time to time during the play of music, and I never really quite experienced that with anything. Well, I haven't really used these to listen to YouTube quite yet, or like Netflix or anything. So that will be a next testing, point that I may mention in another video in the future. But in terms of Apple Music, it does seem a little bit jumpy sometimes or glitchy when it comes to music, but it's not actually just the buds, and that's why I mentioned the app, because even when I Bluetooth stream to my soundbar in my living room, or essentially just play the music from the phone. There's some jumpy moments, even connected to Android Auto in my car, where music can be a bit jumpy or glitchy, as if it's skipping tracks, if you remember the old CD days. So that's not necessarily Buds specific. That is just like a weird, maybe Apple Music Android app experience that might be causing that. But overall, from a software perspective, being able to use the controls and have them finely tuned as well, because software is implemented with the hardware design, and the seamless voice commands take these to a whole nother level, in my opinion. And that's something that I really, really appreciate and like that Samsung has done with these Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. And I think overall, the design should stay here for these. And hopefully they continue to improve upon those voice commands and continue to make more seamless voice commands. You can, when answering and ending phone calls, like if a phone call is coming in, you can say answer call or reject call or end call. So that's nice. And then just pressing once will end the call versus, pressing and holding rejects the call, I think, too, or something like that. But the point is, a lot of seamless commands have gone into play for these Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, and I really, really enjoy the fact that these work, and they work very, very well. Now, battery life. What can I say about battery life? It's a little teeny bit underwhelming, and that is because, well, you know what? They weren't when I was playing basketball, but I only played for like an hour, so I wouldn't have noticed. But when I played with them with the adaptive audio, if you will, on, or adaptive transparency, I have to look in the app, see what it's called again. I noticed that I really only got about maybe 5 hours worth of battery time. I did some fall cleaning over the weekend, and I cleaned the house for about four and a half, 5 hours, and they died in that period of time. And so when you consider the adaptive transparency versus the adaptive noise cancellation, if it's trying to do either one, I was expecting to get 6 hours, but I barely got 4.5, 5. So that was a little bit concerning. Granted, that was like the first full use of these, and so hopefully they get better over time. But I will also say it doesn't really, like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because I probably won't have these in my ears for that long duration or period of time on a regular basis. And so that's not necessarily a problem. And the charge case charge them up really, really fast. So I like the fact that the charge case definitely comes in clutch when you need battery life for your buds. But I will say, trying to reach that 6 hour mark, I haven't quite got there yet with my Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, but I'm hoping I will soon. But overall, battery has been there for me, and that's all I can really say there about battery life a week into owning the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. So let me know down in the comment section below. Have you guys used the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro? Are you guys using any form of Galaxy Buds? I've used the Plus versions, the original OGs, the Buds 2, the Buds 2 Pro, and now the Buds 3 Pro. So I have a good level of experience using the Galaxy Buds, and seeing their evolution over time has been a joy to see, really, because these are really kind of like the epitome of what we want to see for a pair of earbuds that we can use for our entertainment and joy. I can recommend these as well. Links will be down in the description box for you guys. I think these are a solid, great pair of headphones. Samsung's always running deals. So if you can save yourself some money on these, I at least have Amazon links for you down in the description box below. But again, let me know your comments down in the comment section below. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, notification bell. It's all free there with some videos, so you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super things button down there by the like and dislike button, Cash App and PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's way to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. It's your man Micah signing out. Until the next video. Wait for it.